Yo, it's Manny from All My Friends Rigs, and now's the time to beat the bloat. So whatever floats your bloat. And today we're going to discuss 10 causes of a bloated stomach and the best foods to consume. So while you're here, give me a cheeky like and subscribe. The first possible cause to your bloated stomach could be a digestive disorder. That could be from IBS to celiac to colitis, and in my case Crohn's disease. And these can cause distension, bloating and gas. And later on in this video I'm going to teach you about how you can seal and heal your gut. I feel like this is an obvious one, but constipation causes a bloated stomach, because imagine you've got all your waste just sat in your stomach and it's causing a lot of pain and discomfort. So what you want to do is drop a big fat log. Food allergies and food sensitivities are becoming notoriously common amongst a lot of people. So you want to stay away from gluten and lactose, namely because these can cause bloating. So cut out that cheese, cut out that pasta, cut out that bread, and you don't want to lay in a field full of wheat. Well, listen to me. Woo! You want to cut it all out, chop it. There's different types of infections, and this is something I touched on in my hay fever treatment video, which is a yeast infection, and namely Candida. Candida overgrowth in your gut can cause a bloated stomach. So what you want to do is treat your Candida. The next possible cause to your bloated stomach could be SIBO, and SIBO is small intestinal bacteria overgrowth, which basically means you've got abnormal gut bacteria, and then this could cause inflammation, poor digestion. It can even be caused by antibiotics. So stay tuned and I'll teach you how to treat it. Get yourself some H2O, because H2O keeps the things moving in your body, but it's equally important for your digestive system, for your blood and your kidneys. So stay hydrated, people, because dehydration is another key factor for your bloating. Even though I said stay hydrated, on the other end of the scale you can have fluid retention, and fluid retention can also lead to your bloating, because if you have sodium levels in excess, then it can have a major impact on that big belly of yours. So this one's directed to the women out there. Hormonal changes have a big impact on bloating, more specifically PMS. So if it's that time of the month for you girls and women, then don't wear a crop top. Unless you're feeling a bit adventurous, then you want to get it out. Woo, woo, woo. I'm a bit bloated, so don't know, I'm shy. Too shy. So this one's impacted me many times in my life, and that's mainly due to my Crohn's disease, and that's a bowel obstruction. So if you're suffering from not just bloating, but constipation and vomiting for maybe more than a few days, then I suggest seek medical help, because that could be a potential bowel obstruction. And trust me, it's a horrendous feeling, as you can see. As we delve deeper into this list, it becomes far more serious, which leads me on to cancer, more specifically digestive cancer. If the natural treatments that I'm going to discuss later in this video do not help at all for your bloat, then I advise that you seek medical help. I've covered off 10 possible reasons why your stomach might be bloated, and if you're affected by any of those 10, now we want to know how can we beat that bloat. And for us, let's start with my ultimate favourite, which is herbs and spices. Herbs and spices have been used to treat the stomach for thousands of years, but in this case, how we want to treat our bloat is getting some fennel seeds, some dandelion root, and I happen to also have dandelion leaves, just conveniently, but the root would suffice in this instance. But we also want some fresh ginger, and we can have all these in a different manner of ways, but I would suggest adding them to your meals or your dishes. I know this is not a herb or spice, but I'm adding it to this list, and that's aloe vera. Get yourself some fresh aloe vera, then you can cut it open and you can consume the inside. Since I don't have any medication whatsoever, I heavily rely on my herbal teas. And another way to beat your bloat is by having herbal teas. You can have chamomile and peppermint, which are amazing for beating that bloat and reducing all of that. Don't know if you can see my belly in this camera shot, but you can make the belly bloat. But as I mentioned with the fennel, the ginger, the dandelion, they can also be added to teas as well as your dishes. So if you're feeling adventurous, just chuck them all into one big tea, and I'd expect that to fully relieve your bloat. Now we know that dehydration is a cause to your bloating. We want to consume water-rich foods which provide water, but it also provides electrolytes, and these include cucumber, celery, watermelon, kiwi, oranges, blueberries, for example. So get all of those types of fruits and veg into your diet to boost your hydration. You get me? We really want to get rid of that bad bacteria that's overgrown in the gut, so we want to get more fermented foods into our diet because it aids in proper digestion and gut health. So what we want to consume is probiotics. So get yourself some kefir, sauerkraut and kimchi, and we can dissolve that bloat so we can beat the bloat. Now we know what causes a bloated stomach and how we can actually treat it naturally. If you've got any ailments in mind that you would like me to cover, then just leave a comment below. But also give this video a like, and if you haven't already, leave me a subscribe. But also don't forget, I release a new video every Wednesday at 6 PM. So stay tuned and click that little bell thingy for notifications.